Good morning everybody. Back out in the hills today. It's up a favourite hill. We're in Glencoe, going up Buachaille Etive Beag, the wee Buachaille, and it's a glorious day. It's Good Friday. The forecast this weekend is looking generally good today and not bad tomorrow, but then it's to turn cloudier and maybe some rain as the weekend progresses. So this is definitely the best day for it, and it's worked in well that it was a day off work. So I've been up this hill quite a few times. Most recent was on the 31st of March 2018. That day there was a lot more snow around. It involved getting the crampons and ice axes out. It was a proper winter day, but this is far more like late spring with very few snow patches and clear blue skies. So we're now out of the sun for the next part of the walk. It's frosty still where the sun hasn't reached. I had to scrape the car this morning and left the house, but that's always a good sign, because at least when you know it's frosty you've got clear skies. So I'll pan you around and you can see where we're headed. So we're just working our way up to the low point in the ridge. You probably can make out some people ahead of us on the path. So it is quite steep in that section, but it allows for quick and easy progress to the ridge. And then if we're looking round, you can also see the summit there. I'll zoom in and let you see that in more detail. So just looking up the path to the ridge, and then there's the summit, and coming round. So we'll see a lot more of the surrounding peaks once we gain a wee bit more altitude. But it's a fine day. Just in more detail there, Stop Buachaille Screamach on the left, and then the centre now is Stop Buachaille and Lochan, and then coming round to the main valley of Glencoe, and just see where we've come from, just near the bridge there. Certainly a popular one today. There's lots and lots of people out. We arrived about 10 to 9 at the car park and we managed to get the last parking space. So you don't get any long lines these days. If you're going to Cuillins Rose, you've got to make sure you're there nice and early. So there we are, just making our way up to the ridge, looking round again. There's the summit in the centre, bathed in sunlight, and then coming round. So that's us back into the sunshine again. Looking across there to Stop Buachaille Screamach, and that's Stop Buachaille and Lochan. So that's us just arriving on the ridge, taking about an hour from the car. It's a very good path. It does allow for quick and easy progress. So looking there towards Buachaille Etive Beag and the other peaks, Stop na Doira and the other ones. So fine view. Looking along the ridge of Buachaille Etive Beag, and down in the distance there you've got Stop Buachaille and Alpinach. I think it's Glasven Vor, and then looking on to the ridge that we'll be going up. So that's us. I'm just about to head off again. The route you'll see behind me, it's just basically follow the ridge up. That then takes you onto a longer section of ridge which approaches the summit. So the next bit of climbing is really the last major section before we get to the summit itself. fantastic panorama over the Anachigach to Ben Nevis, Anachmore, Grey Corries, Easians, and closer to we've got Stop Corrie Reenach, and then we've got Ben Alder, Blackwater Reservoir, and coming round to Buachaille Etive, more stunning. That's us just arrived at the top on the summit ridge. You can see the summit there in the distance. Crystal clear conditions today, it's really sharp. So originally today we'd been hoping maybe to manage a summit wild camp. I've been watching the forecast really carefully, but it looks like it's going to get windy tonight and it's still pretty chilly. So the prospect of being high up on a summit with a 25-30 mile an hour wind in the morning really wasn't particularly great. So I've opted to go for a day walk, and I'm still very keen to try and get a night under canvas, so to speak. So we're going to go and camp down in Glencoe at the Red Squirrel. I've not been in the Red Squirrel for years, so quite looking forward to seeing it again, and it gives an excuse to get all the gear and still get a night under the stars. So I say it's very pleasant, it's easy going, and just working our way along the path here to the summit. Plenty of people approaching the summit. Still quite early as well. I mean, we left the car at 9:10, so there's lots and lots of people. Had an early start today. So we've had a long stop there, just up at the summit. It's been really nice. Cracking views, you can see all around, everything's clear. I'll put some description on for the panoramas I've been taking, but you are seeing everything. You're seeing out to the east to Ben Alder, down to the south to Paps of Jura, out to the west you've got Benmore and Mull, you've got Cuillins Ridge as well you can see, and of course you've got Ben Nevis and everything round about. So many peaks, absolutely brilliant. So now we'll continue down. So I really hope you've enjoyed this video. It's been great to revisit Buachaille Etive Beag, and on such a good day you just don't get it better than this, with such clear conditions and beautiful sunshine as well. So we've been very lucky again to get a decent day in the Scottish mountains. Remember, you can follow me on Instagram and on Twitter, and I will put the links on the screen. And also, if you haven't already done so, I would really appreciate it if you subscribe to the channel. And I'm almost putting new content on, and it just means you won't miss out on any future videos. So thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you on the next adventure.